A woman is out for a walk along a quiet wooded trail, casually filming as she lets her Labrador lead the way. At first, everything seems normal, but the dog keeps pulling hard toward the trees, far more focused than usual. She laughs it off, assuming it's just a scent. But the way the dog keeps stopping and staring makes her turn the camera toward the woods.
Come on, Bruce. What's up? Come on. Come on. Oi. Come on. Bruce. Come on.
Just inside the tree line, something can be seen standing in the shadows. It's faint and easy to miss, but the shape looks distinctly human. The woman doesn't notice it at the time and continues walking. Moments later, when the dog pulls again and she films the same area, the figure appears once more, this time slowly slipping behind a nearby tree, as if trying to avoid being seen. The movement doesn't look like an animal. It's slow and deliberate. The woman later spotted the figure while reviewing the footage frame by frame, and paired with the dog's sudden, intense reaction, many viewers believe whatever was watching her was aware of her presence and chose to stay hidden. But what do you think? Kyle shares another disturbing update from inside his home. This time, it's not the familiar sound of children's voices coming from the attic. Something else has started happening. Kyle says that over the past few nights, he's been seeing shadows moving just out of the corner of his eye. But every time he turns to look directly at them, they're gone. One night, when the shadow appears again, Kyle decides to turn on his camera, hoping to finally catch whatever it is. Watch closely. As the camera records, a voice can be heard, and it unmistakably sounds like a child. Now, when shadow movement is followed by disembodied voices, many people believe it could mean whatever is present is becoming more aware of the person living in the home. And when those voices sound like a child, it raises even more questions. Some believe spirits mimic children to appear harmless. Others think these voices could be residual sounds, replaying moments tied to the house's past. Kyle's friends believe this is the same presence he's been dealing with all along, now no longer confined to places like the attic or basement. They think it's moving freely through the house, but others aren't so sure. They think the shadows suggest something else entirely. So the question is, are the shadows and the voice connected? Or has something new entered the house, slowly making itself known? Either way, whatever's happening here doesn't seem like it's going to stop anytime soon. This footage was recorded late at night by a family inside their home. They had just finished dinner and were sitting together in the living room. Nothing strange was happening. No fear, no tension, just a quiet, ordinary night. But what the camera captured during those few moments has left many viewers feeling uneasy. Watch closely.
No manches. Mira, 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 no. No mames, güey. Ah, su máquina, no manches, no manches. Súbanse, 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 súbanse. ¿Qué es eso, cabrón?
According to the family, this wasn't an isolated incident. They say strange things have been happening in their home for a long time. Objects have been found moved from where they were left. Shadows have appeared outside their front door late at night, even when no one else is around. But the most disturbing part is the knocking. Almost every day, one of the doors in the house is knocked on. Sometimes the knocking is slow and quiet, as if someone is standing there waiting. Other times, it's violent, loud enough to shake the door and send everyone rushing to check. The family says there's no pattern. It happens during the day. It happens late at night. It happens whether the house is full or completely empty. And every time they open the door, no one is there. For now, the family says they're still living in the house, unsure of what's causing the activity. Whether this is something explainable or something far more unsettling, I'll leave that up to you to decide. Over on TikTok, a creator known as Jensen's Journey documents daily life with her family, often sharing updates about her son's medical journey and hockey progress. But according to the mother, Kelsey, there's another side of her home she rarely talks about. For years now, she claims strange things have been happening. Doors that lock on their own, baby gates slamming shut, objects shifting when no one is nearby. And she says the activity only seemed to increase after her son Jensen was born. One afternoon, as Kelsey and her older son Tucker were preparing to leave the house, their security camera captured something she still can't explain. As Tucker walks past the doorway, he suddenly stops, almost like he noticed something that no one else did. Seconds later, a small toy duck sitting on the floor begins to move. No one is touching it. No one is close enough to explain it. The movement startles Tucker, and he quickly walks away. But moments later, he returns with his mom. And just as they're about to step outside, it happens again. Only this time, the toy slides even farther across the floor, almost as if something is pushing it. To this day, Kelsey says she has no explanation for what caused it. Was it something mechanical, a coincidence, or something else entirely? As always, you decide. Just as they're about to leave the store for the night, Nick and his co-worker stop near the entrance, debating whether it's even worth going back to grab her keys from the back room. The lights above them are flickering nonstop, buzzing on and off, in a way that feels far too deliberate to be a simple electrical issue. You can hear the hesitation in both their voices as they start recording. They've dealt with strange things in this store before, and whatever is happening now doesn't feel random.
Okay, guys, we were literally just about to leave my store when shit just started flickering again. This is the second time it's happened. My car's over there, and...
I'm shaking right now.
Okay, and her keys are in the bag.
We need to go. We need to go get my keys.
And the light turned on.
I don't want to go.
Okay, well, I'm gonna literally record this whole thing just so you guys can see what happened. I'm literally so scared. Okay, something... The bathroom light's on too.
Just like, bro, why are my keys on the floor? They were not there. Like, my dad always put them on the desk. Like, oh my god.
This is literally insane.
As they slowly move toward the back, something suddenly slides off the front counter and smacks loudly against the floor. Both of them freeze. For a moment, neither knows what to do, but she needs her keys, so they push forward anyway, even though neither of them wants to. When they reach the kitchen doorway, it's clear the situation has escalated. Objects are scattered across the floor, as if someone had been throwing things around only moments earlier. Nothing is moving now. The lights aren't flickering back here, and there's no one else inside the store. But the mess is unmistakable. Whatever was acting up didn't stop until they came to see it, and Nick's expression says everything. In the direct continuation of the video, the two of them are now sitting in the back room, huddled around the security monitors, trying to decide what to do next. They're already past the end of their shift, too scared to walk through the store again, but just as uneasy about staying. As Nick stands up to show something they might have missed earlier, a loud thud slams down beside him, just off camera, like something had been thrown across the room. They both jump instantly, backing away in panic.
Okay, guys, we've been sitting in the back for like 20 minutes now, and we're just watching the cameras, and stuff is still flickering and going on, but nothing happened back here, and we need to go home, and this is so freaking terrifying.
We're 50 minutes past our shift because of this shit.
We closed at 10, so we need to like, it's so dark because all the light switches are over here.
Stop it. Stop it. Go.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, this is what I mean. This room is over.
God.
This is
Oh my god.
this is what we're dealing with.
Oh my god, yo. What the Bro, Nick, did you do this on purpose?
I-
Did you fake this? No, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, Nick.
Stop! You're literally. Are you?
No, wait. No. Nah.
No.
That didn't just
We literally looked away for like 2 seconds.
Eventually, they decide they can't stay inside anymore, so they head outside to wait for the manager. Standing near the front windows, they keep filming, watching the dark store through the glass in case anything else happens. That's when the lights above the front counters begin to sway back and forth. Not gently, deliberately, as if something inside is pacing beneath them. The doors are locked, the AC is off, no one is inside the building, and yet the fixtures continue to swing overhead. After the recording, Nick's coworker says she's done working late shifts. Nick doesn't argue. After what they've just seen, it's hard to believe the store was ever empty at all.
Okay, we're gonna peace out for the night. Okay, we're gonna peace out for the night. I can't even put the key in. This is what we deal with at Twirls and Twirls, and no one believes us because who would? Who really would? And the backlight's on.
This place is fucking possessed by a demon, so I'm
No,
quitting.
the light's still on.
Like, which one?
I don't think we turned it off though, but now the machine lights are on.
Ooh.
Good. This is great. This is great. Okay, guys, I'm here alone. It's a few days later, and it's 6 o'clock. I'll show you the time. The lights are freaking flickering again. The music is being wacky. The speakers are in the ceiling. Like, this is literally insane. And now they stopped. And now they're like, this is what I mean. Nothing Like, I don't know how to explain this. The switch is right here. This is
In another clip, filmed later, the overhead lights begin flickering again, flashing bright and dim in quick bursts, even though the weather outside is calm and the rest of the building's power is stable. As Nick walks through the kitchen, the store's music cuts in and out, shutting itself off for a few seconds before suddenly blasting back on at full volume, almost like someone is deliberately messing with the system. Nick slowly pans the camera around to show that he's alone out front. No customers, no co-workers, no one near the switches or speakers. The atmosphere feels wrong, especially for the middle of the day, almost like the store is proving that whatever this is doesn't care about time at all. Whatever made the late shift so terrifying is still active, and now it isn't even waiting for the dark. Near the end of the clip, Nick admits he doesn't get paid enough for this. And honestly, after everything that's happened, he might be right.
Hey, it's 11:29. Me and Nick were supposed to leave here at 11 o'clock, but weird shit is happening.
a chair fell. There's lights flickering
Literally,
on
there
the
is
machines.
lights flickering
A
everywhere.
chair fell.
It's
This is
freaking
like-
me out.
I mean, what the is that? There's actual footsteps going on in the ceiling right now. And something just fell over here. Is anyone there?
I'm scared. No, stop. Oh my god, please stop.
The video then shifts to the woman's perspective. She's filming as she and Nick sit together in the back room, scrolling through the CCTV footage, trying to piece everything together. She explains that earlier that night, one of the chairs in the front seating area randomly tipped over on its own. At the exact same time, the lights across the store began flickering, almost like the entire building was reacting to something they couldn't see. They're quietly pointing at the monitor, debating which camera angle to check next, when a loud noise echoes from somewhere just outside the room. It's enough to stop the conversation instantly. They freeze. Then, without saying a word, both of them bolt out of the office, leaving the camera pointed at the floor. The footage cuts to the CCTV clip from earlier that night, showing the exact moment the chair falls. No one is near it. Nothing touches it. The movement is sudden, violent, like it was yanked down. The video then switches back to handheld footage, filmed later from the woman's phone as she walks through the store. As she nears the front counter, something crashes loudly to her right. She swings the camera over. The cash register, which had been sitting securely on the counter, is now on the floor, tipped onto its back as if it had been shoved hard. She gasps instantly. By this point, one thing is clear. Whatever is in this store isn't tied to time of day, the number of people present, or whether anyone is watching. It shows itself when it wants to, and this time, it made sure both of them saw it. On December 27th, 2025, a veterinary hospital in Madison, Alabama, quietly posted a video that immediately unsettled viewers. In the footage, something happens that causes the entire staff to suddenly stop what they're doing.
That's weird. Is it Charles?
Whatever occurred that night clearly rattled everyone present. But what makes this video even stranger is that it wasn't shared right away. The footage was kept private for nearly 4 years and only released recently after repeated requests from viewers. Renee Holt, the clinic's owner, says she finally decided to post it because she genuinely believes the building may be haunted. Over the years, staff members have reported strange activity, doors opening on their own late at night, equipment being knocked over, and sounds with no clear source. There is one theory that's occasionally mentioned among the staff. Some believe the activity could be connected to animals that passed away at the clinic, pets that were either put down for medical reasons, or died naturally, were last alive in this very building. And while they're gone physically, some wonder if they ever truly left. One night, while staff were caring for a critically ill cat, something unusual was captured.
That's weird. Where is that coming from?
A dog can be heard crying somewhere inside the clinic. That alone wouldn't be strange, except there shouldn't have been a dog there at the time. The only dog inside the building was confined to a nearby office, and throughout the footage, that dog never makes a sound. No barking, no whining, just silence.
Where is that coming from? It don't sound like it's coming from. Okay, so you still want to do banana diet, 15 mils an hour, head of starch, 4 mils an hour.
It's coming from over this way.
All right. Medication, veterinary, 15 mil BID.
No.
All right, who's not gonna help me?
It's in the lobby. It's coming from the lobby.
No, it's not.
Where is that?
It's not in here.
What is that? What, phantom dogs?
That's weird. Is it Charles?
You heard that, right?
We all heard that. I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything. What did you hear?
A dog keeps yapping.
Is it Dakota?
No, look, it's coming from over
Why
here.
don't you look in the front porch and make sure they didn't dump one or throw one in the pen outside or something? I didn't hear anything. You're not hearing that.
Maria has heard.
I didn't hear it, no. You heard it, right?
I heard it.
It's like it was in that room or something. Like it's like it was like right before your board.
We're gonna play that back.
I didn't even hear anything. Can you play it like specifically in those rooms or anything?
The staff searched the entire clinic. They checked every room, every hallway, and even went outside. But there was no dog anywhere. Still, the crying continued, echoing through the building as if whatever it was wanted to be found. Eventually, the sound stopped, and nothing was ever discovered. No animal, no explanation. To this day, staff members still wonder if what they heard was something they once cared for returning in some way. Was it just an unexplained sound, or something lingering from the other side? Whatever the answer is, 4 years later, it remains one of the most unsettling moments the clinic has ever experienced. Riley, Tyler, and Brandon decided to explore Matlock Cemetery late at night, a place locals say should be avoided after dark. Armed with nothing but their phones and flashlights, the three moved carefully between the old headstones, joking at first, but clearly uneasy. The cemetery is silent, and every sound seems louder than it should.
Dude, haunted f***ing cemetery.
Haunted cemetery?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm checked out.
This is scary.
Hey, did you see that?
Oh my god. What?
Did you see that?
What the was that? Dude. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, let's keep going.
Dude. No. For real? You really want? Oh my god. Should we keep going?
Fuck it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That was creepy, dude.
Oh my god.
Was it behind this tree?
I don't know. Where the did it go?
I don't know. You gonna keep going?
Should we?
Yeah, we'll go a little bit more.
Alright.
What's behind this tree?
Yeah.
If it's not, I don't think it's back there anymore. It's creepy as dude.
Oh my
It was
god.
behind this one, right?
Yeah. Oh my god. What the was that?
I heard something.
What the was that? Oh my god. Oh my god. What the is that? Oh! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! 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 Dude! Oh!
As they walk deeper toward a narrow path that borders the trees, all three suddenly stop. Their flashlights lock onto the same spot after they notice movement ahead. They whisper back and forth, trying to figure out what they just saw, before slowly continuing forward. But the mood has changed. They scan the darkness, calling out, trying to spot whatever disappeared into the trees. Then, without warning, loud rustling erupts from a bush just off the path, close enough that they freeze in place. A second later, a dark figure steps out directly into their flashlight beams. And that's when panic sets in. None of them stick around to investigate. They immediately turn and run, shouting as the camera shakes violently. To this day, they have no idea if what they encountered was a person, something paranormal, or something else entirely. But whatever stepped out of that bush was enough to send all three of them sprinting out of the cemetery in pure fear. A man who owns a small Mexican seafood restaurant began noticing things that didn't quite make sense. At first, they were easy to ignore, small details, things that could be blamed on long shifts, exhaustion, or simple coincidence. Glasses weren't where they were supposed to be. Items behind the bar seemed slightly out of place, and every now and then, there was the uncomfortable feeling that something had moved, even though no one was nearby. He didn't think much of it at first. That is, until the security cameras started catching things he couldn't explain. In the first clip, the man is preparing to serve a drink. Everything looks completely normal, but if you watch closely, one of the shot glasses on the tray suddenly shifts on its own. The man notices it. He pauses, then brushes it off, assuming he imagined it. But the activity doesn't stop there. In another video, a bartender is holding a bottle when, without warning, the neck snaps clean off in his hand. No visible pressure, no one nearby. Then there's another clip, a bottle slowly sliding across the counter without anyone touching it. Some viewers argue that all of this happens during busy hours. Vibrations, movement, people rushing around. But the most unsettling moment comes later, when the restaurant is completely closed. The security camera records strange audio, faint whispers, low voices, sounds that shouldn't exist in an empty building. Now the staff is left wondering, are these just a series of bizarre coincidences? Or is something else quietly sharing their restaurant with them after hours? What do you think?